What is going on, guys? Boy Yoshimit's kind of coming back at you with another Let's Play video. We're going back to a classic, one that I've already played, and I really just kind of had the itch to play it again. We're going to be going back into Grandia 2, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you like this new intro. I'm kind of trying it out, so yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. All right, let's hop into it. It has been a long time since I played this. Probably a couple months, I think. Last we left off, the evil girl who attacked this town or whatever joins up with us in the party. This is going to be a struggle in the beginning, but, you know, I'm going to give it a shot. Shouldn't have taken my eyes off that kid. Who'd have thought he would run right into the monster's nest? Damn.
What kind of mentally deficient brat would
run off like that? Ah! Now I guess we've got to go rescue him. Jeez, man. Didn't think it was that big of a deal, did you? I was gonna get the sword, but honestly, I feel like he's a little too squishy for my liking, so I figured best course of action would be to get some good defense right now. I'm just gonna let you know, if I get this item I just bought, I'm going to be very pissed off. That's why I hate buying stuff in JRPGs. I'm so sorry, Mr. Geohound. Little Brad is nothing but trouble, I can already tell. Ryudo, you were going to hunt down those monsters anyway, right? So what's the difference?
Did you take a double dose of stupid pills today?
Damn! I don't need some damn kid showing me down. Ryudo's got some anger issues. Oof. He said, did you take the double dose of stupid pills? My God. So I've actually been seeing a lot of discourse about Grandia recently. Like, this is supposed to be a sort of, like, real underrated gem on the Sega Genesis, or Sega Dreamcast, whatever it was. I'm glad more people are talking about this, because I think I've mentioned this in other videos, I've always been interested in this series, and when it finally came out, I was like, oh, finally, I can play it. Can I burn it down? You're not burning anything. Come on, we don't have any time to waste. Let's go. Are you that worried about that kid? How touching. Hey, Millennia, if you still want to torch something, you can torch this bird here. My God, Ryudo's got some fucking anger issues.
Damn.
This is like a very, I don't want to say lauded, but it's a very talked about JRPG that I think didn't get a lot of love when it was released. Which is strange because it got 3 games and people say 2 is the best one. So far, I quite like it. I did always want to play 3, but I heard that was the worst one, so I never played that one. It's so cute! Look at it, it's so cute! This is the one thing I hate about JRPGs. I can never remember, like, how to do shit. Oh, we use Ryudo in this attack.
Here goes, flying Tensei Ken.
Oh, that was sick as fuck. Yeah, okay, that did it. That was sick. I gotta give it to him. That was a really cool combo. I like that. Can you guys, like, not attack her? Like, she's not meant to be attacked. What magic does he know? Doesn't know any. You're fucking useless. But the thing about these battles is like, it's real time, so, like, you have to plan out exactly when things are gonna hit, so that way you can time it correctly. Which is a lot more tacticalness than most, like, turn-based RPGs, but, you know, I think that whole conversation is dead anyway. I think turn-based RPGs and JRPGs totally deserve a spot in the world, just because they offer so much, and people who don't like turn-based RPGs, I think, are just kind of boring people in general. Like, I think, personally, a lot of turn-based games are much more fun than a lot of, like, action games. I feel like action games feel easier sometimes because I feel like once I get a, like, set combo down, I'm just pressing it because I just know it, like, off the top of my head. But in, like, turn-based, I have to constantly think about my next move. But, again, I don't want to sit here and bash action games. They are fun. I just think people who hate on turn-based games, for the reasons that I was saying, I think it's just kind of overstated in my opinion. I think people really like to reduce things to, like, what is Yomi's Elixir? I feel like that's a special item. I feel like people like to reduce things to, like, the smallest, or, like, the most mundane, like, aspect of it. Like, oh, all you do is wait for the enemy to make a turn, then you make a turn. Like, yeah, no shit. That's the point of the game, but like you do that in action games too. Like you wait for the enemy to attack so you can block and then attack back. I mean, granted, it's more, like involved because you're fighting it in real time, but like the cadence and the rhythm is still the same. So that's why I don't really ever bother with these conversations because they just don't make any sense. That's the one thing about like these old like JRPG RPG games. They put like light puzzles in here, and like they're just so rudimentary that I'm just like, I kind of already know off rip what exactly needs to happen. Of course, watch, now that I say that, I'm gonna come across something in this game. I'm gonna be so fucking lost, and you guys are gonna be like, oh, where's all this big talk, big guy? And it's like, man, I'm allowed to mess up, okay? Relax. But I have played Grandia 1, and I don't know if I've talked about this in a previous playthrough, but I have played Grandia 1 before, and I did love that one quite a bit. So far, I think Grandia 2 is definitely better. And it's not even like there was anything wrong with Grandia 1 per se. I'm having a more fun time playing this, but for different reasons. I think this game just feels a lot more like involved. Like I feel like I like these characters a lot more than I did the Grandia 1 characters. From what I remember, I think the Grandia 1 characters were like a brother and sister who are like archaeologists or something, and they get caught up in this like archaeological dig or something. I can't really remember the plot, but it's still a good game, and maybe I might play it for the channel at some point. I don't know. But I think Grandia 2 so far has been a much, much stronger game in terms of gameplay, graphics, music, combat even. I think this is one of those rare times where I was like, damn, the sequel's like a million times better than the original. Or the first one, whatever you want to call it. And normally that's never the case. Usually you get like a sequel and it's like, oh, it does a couple of things better, but it's very rare you see a sequel just improve every single thing from the previous game, And, is there any other games like that out there? If there is, just let me know in the comments, because I'm just curious myself. Because I feel like there's a lot that JRPGs do in, like, the past that get replicated today. And, like, I feel like when they get sequels, they just kind of regress for some reason. I have a hard time like thinking of like sequels that are better. Like the only things I can think of are like Suikoden, Grandia, Kingdom Hearts even. Those are like the three that I can think of off the top of my head. If I really like looked into it, maybe there were more, but yeah, it's not really a common thing that happens. So it's really surprising when I play a game for the first time and I'm like, oh, it was okay. And then I go to the sequel, I'm like, wow, why didn't they do this the first time? Ooh, another Puffnut. Let's go give it to Koro or whatever its name was. I think its name was Koro, right? I do like the music in this game. It feels a little absent sometimes though. It's not my favorite soundtrack, and honestly, I think it's an okay soundtrack compared to a lot of like other games out there, but it's still a good one. The character dynamics are something that I really like harp on when it comes to games like this, because like if you play a game about story and characters, you want them to be good and like tight. So far, I really like Ryudo as a character. He's definitely not your atypical protagonist, which is one of the big selling points of the game from what I heard. It remains to be seen on Millennia here and the other girl whose name escapes me right now. So far I say it's he's really carrying the game. Oh, and of course the bird. I can't remember his name either, but the bird is cool. It's just it kind of sucks that like so far the only interesting person is Ryudo, but that just comes with time. We're still in the very beginning of the game, so as the plot progresses, that's kind of how JRPGs usually work. So hopefully we get some more character development out of everybody else. Holy shit, that's the kid. He did good to get here alone. Say, is that the monster over there? Oh, we're about to kick some ass and Choose some bubblegum. And we're all out of bubblegum. What kind of fucking Dragon Ball Z ass spell was that? It's like,
Sky, take flight.
Destructo Disc times 100. I do love the abilities of this game, though. That's got to be one of my favorite things so far.
Flying Tensei Ken.
They're very anime, they're very over the top, and that's the type of shit I like out of games like this. Like, I really enjoy games that are like they put everything into just this little act of whatever, and like you're just thinking, oh, it's just a cool little animation, but no, like that's so extra. Like you didn't need to do that, but it gives it so much character. It's my favorite thing about RPGs and JRPGs. They take mundane things and they just crank it to 100, and I appreciate that so much. Sleep spawn? What are you spawning? Oh, well, nothing. Okay, well that was fucking pointless. Burn. Man, these things are a little tougher than I thought. Alright, let's kill this troglodyte. That's what they're called, right? Oh, they are! Huh? Alright, let's finish them off with the Tensei King Slash. Oh, this should kill him easily.
Tensei Ken slash.
You know, a favorite, like, trope of mine, and this is kind of an unpopular opinion, but I love it when a character says the name of their move before they do it. It's corny, it's cheesy, but it's just... I don't know, maybe it's just, like, the kid in me, but I just think it's so badass. Like, honestly, I can't even front. A mana egg. Use equip power-up on the field window. Different types of spells. Oh, why does this look like Link? Thank you very much for saving me. You're making me regret it already. You shouldn't be here, kid. Go home. What about you two? What are you doing? He got the 1-2 buckle my shoes on. Do you see Rowan's shoes right now? Look at them. Why? We're ridding the land of pests. Really? Then please take me along too. Give me a break. We're not running a daycare, kid. Go home. That's a little rude. I will not go. I am not playing around. I cannot lose that medal. It is the last thing my late mother left to me. Well, when you run into her, tell her that she should have left you some common sense instead. Who raced this guy? It's precious. I cannot lose it no matter what. I will absolutely, positively get it back. I love this dramatic moment where there's no sound and he's punching him in the chest. Oh, it was delayed. I'm sorry. You're so cute. I've decided. I'll take you along. What? My name is Melania. What's yours? I am Roan. Thank you very much, Miss Melania. Hey, I don't want any part of this. There's a rough road ahead. He'll only be a burden on you. I'm so happy. Ryudo, are you really worried about me? You are a good man after all. As weak and frail as I am, I will show you I can protect this child. We'll be fine, right? Yes, I shall not give you any trouble. Oh boy, this spells trouble all over it. I don't know what you guys are on right now. Weak and frail? Just don't forget to feed him and change his litter twice a day. Hey, turn off the waterworks, kid. There is a tooth fairy, alright? Oh my god. Who are you? Like, what is this insult, man? What the fuck? Next you know, the rock is gonna pop out as the tooth fairy, like, you called? So you'll take me along? For now, but if you slow us down or just piss me off...
Your butt will be skipping down the lollipop lane on its own.
Who is this guy? Like, there's no reason to be this mean to this kid. Man. I hate that snakes just rain from the ceiling. What kind of hellhole are we living in here? I think after this episode, I might do some research on the eggs and what they mean and like who gets what best. That's the one thing I hate about old school RPGs. Sometimes you can soft lock yourself with shit, and next thing you know, it's like near the end game, and you realize that you fucked up by not taking this specific ability in the very beginning. That doesn't happen often, but it does happen. We'll do Howl. What does Zap do? Oh, fuck it. We'll cast Zap. Fuck it. Zappity Zap, right? Zip Zap. Zip Zap. Buzz Lightyear Star Command.
Checkmate.
I love the 3D render of this. This is really cool. I mean, it's cool in like a corny way. Like I like feel like I'm back in that era of like the game. So like that's why I think it's cool. You know, it's by all definitions I shouldn't think it's cool, but it just has that like cheesiness I loved of games back in the day that I used to play. So
Hey, you okay?
I love, and I think I've spoke about this in previous videos if I'm not mistaken. The one thing that really draws me to RPGs and JRPGs in general is like the color scheme. I feel like if a game has a bad color scheme, like less people will gravitate towards it. So it's really interesting that I see a game like this and not more people are playing it because I feel like it's so bright. It has so much like personality, you know? And not to say like muted games don't have personality. I mean, you get like Dark Souls, Fallout, like those games are really muted in like their color schemes, but it's like a different like kind of vibe to it almost. And like I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it. Like there's just so much personality here that I can't really like describe. I mean, you guys are all looking at it with me, so it's not like I have to describe it, but ooh, Stonehead. It's just the feeling I get when I play this, it just feels so nostalgic of PS2 era that like I'm overcome with nostalgia, you know? Oh, that increased my defense a lot. And it's funny too because I remember when I was like pitching ideas to myself about what games to play for the channel, and one of the very first games I thought of was Star Ocean Till the End of Time, because that was like that's like a big like impact on my childhood and like what made me love RPGs, JRPGs in general. But I think I had talked myself out of it because I didn't want to start off with a game that I had already played because I felt like it wouldn't be a good playthrough. So I ended up with playing Blasphemous, and as you guys have seen on the channel, if you're a fan or whatever, you know, I played Oblivion and all this other stuff. But then when I got here, this is the very first like JRPG on the place on this channel. And so this kind of holds a special place in my heart because it's not something, one, that I played before, but two, it's also the very first JRPG I've been playing. So it's really cool to sort of kind of go along this journey with you as like the channel kind of evolves and like the game progresses and stuff. It's almost like it's like a time capsule in real time, you know? And I know, like, you know, I think about it a lot, like, you know, there's Let's Plays and stuff like that aren't really a popular thing on YouTube, but it's enjoying the journey with you guys that I really like experiencing, because it kind of just makes me feel like, okay, you guys like are interested in similar things, so let's go on this journey together and see what we find, right? Okay, I'm getting turned around here. So it's really cool that like games like this present an opportunity to connect, because I'm sure there's lots of people out there who've played this and grew up with it, and or maybe playing it for the first time and like can like see that, you know, oh, I didn't do this, or maybe I did this. So, you know, games like this make it really special because it's not only a significant milestone for myself, but I think, you know, if you're watching this, I'm assuming that you're either interested in the game or played it before. So it's really cool that, like, you know, there's people who want to see somebody play a game that they discovered a long time ago in their childhood, because there's some sort of, you know, attachment to it. And there's nothing wrong with the attachment either. I think it's fantastic that we as humans develop nostalgia, because it makes us really unique. Like, we have a longing for the past that no other species really does. We'll go Golden Hammer again, cast it on this troglodyte.
Don't mess with me.
What the fuck is happening?
Piss off.
What the hell is going on with her? Like, command thing, like, is faster when she's in this mode. I don't know what triggered it, though. That's the thing. It's like, it just kind of happened. I think it's her demon mode or whatever it is, because I remember in the first episode, she, like, turned into a demon and just, like, shot up the village, so. Millennia is very interesting. Still don't know what she wants with Ryudo, though.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Hell yeah. You guys gotta practice till the sun goes down. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Grandia 2. We're back. We're in the thick of it now. We're fully invested into what's going on. Had a little bit of a hiccup kind of getting back into the, swing of things. But, I'm still really enjoying it. I've actually been thinking about this game for a couple weeks now. So, yeah, I hope you guys are excited to rejoin the journey with me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving this channel. And, I really look forward to continuing this game with you guys. And, let me know, like, did you go on this journey? Was it in the past? Is it now? What did you like about this game? So, just let me know down in the comments below, okay? Wherever you are, whether it's morning, noon, or night, I just hope you're having an amazing time and a safe time. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.